the morning to you folks. It's a training day. It's Saturday. It's bright and early. 7:30 a.m. Just got done drinking my morning coffee. And now it's time to ride my bike. Now, generally on Saturdays, I would be riding outside and we'd be going for, a 4-hour, 5-hour ride. But this weekend is kind of a rest weekend. It's a little bit of a deload weekend. So we only have to ride for 3.5 hours. And originally I was like, no, screw that. I'm riding for longer. I'm gonna ride for 100 miles or, 5.5 hours. But I'm realizing that I tend to want to race in practice and try to, give it my all while I'm training for the Ironman. When in reality, I don't have to give it my all until September 29th on race day. So why the heck am I trying to race in practice when it doesn't mean anything, right? Save all my efforts for actual race day, and that way I won't overtrain, if you will, and it'll be all good. So I'm sticking to the training protocol. We have 3.5 hours, which is still a fair amount of time, on the bike this morning. And my plan is actually to ride on my trainer this morning. So I have a bike trainer and it hooks up to a program called Zwift, which is pretty dope, which you guys will see here in a second. But it's basically virtual riding. So the trainer connects to the program on my computer, and the program tells the trainer to add resistance when I'm going up hills, to take away resistance when I'm going down hills. And it tells the program how many watts I am putting out. So in bike world, watts is the equivalent to how much power you're putting out on the pedals, right? How much power your legs are putting out, which is pretty similar to the assault bike, right? I think it measures your power in watts as well. But in biking, the watts seem a little skewed, because if you're pushing like 120 watts on a gosh darn assault bike, you're giving it like all out effort, and 120 watts on a bike is like barely moving. So I don't know what the discrepancy is there, but assault bike training, I don't know who's right, who's wrong. But my goal for today is to hold right around 205 watts for the 3.5 hours. So I want to average that for the 3.5 hours. And on my bike, I do not have something to track watts. I only have something to track watts on my trainer. So we're riding inside this morning to kind of simulate, where I want to be in the race, right? In the race, I want to try to hold around 205 watts for the 112 miles. So today we're going to see how that feels for 3.5 hours. Alright, we're 2.5 hours in and I am so sweaty. There's literally like a little lake of sweat underneath my trainer. 2.5 hours in, we've done a little bit over 45 miles, but guys, I'm getting real tired of just staring at the gosh darn computer screen. So I think I'm gonna ride the last hour outside. There's a nice greenway right down the way from here that I'm gonna give her a rip on, and hopefully it'll, let me dry off a little bit, because I am freaking soaked and I need to go clean up the floor real quick before I ride, because it's real nasty. As you can see, we're mobbing the streets. This is a really busy street too, so I need to get off it here soon. It's like 92 degrees out here, so it's warm. Boom. There it is, 3.5 hours of bike training in the books. Your boy's hungry, your boy's tired, and I think I lost like freaking, I don't even know, 5-6 pounds of just sweating so much this morning. That's what it takes, Ironman training. We're gonna kill that bike, we're gonna kill that run, we're gonna kill that slam. What up? Top of the morning to you folks. We are out here for day 2 of the weekend Ironman training. This morning we are at the one and only McAlpine State Park here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's about 10 minutes from my house. Drive over here. We got a nice place to run. So I guess you guys know what we're doing today. We're running. And yeah, we're gonna test out the new watch. We're gonna have a good old time. And it's a beautiful morning for a little run. Let's do it. Today we're gonna try to hold around 8-minute mile for an hour and a half. Obviously not very fast. You know, we're not running very fast, but we're running for a long time. So because of that, we can't run very fast. So 8-minute mile pace, that's what we're trying to average here. That's the goal for this here morning run. What up? We've done 39 minutes, so a little under halfway, and we've done 5.04 miles at a 7:40 pace. Like I said, it's really hot. It's like 90% humidity. Watch says it's 87 degrees. A little rough for a morning run, but what are you gonna do? It is freaking hot. That's all she wrote, boys and girls. Hour and 18 minutes. I finished the trail, so like I didn't have anywhere else to go. 10 miles, and we averaged 7:50 pace. Can we just talk about the amount of sweat that is about to come out of this? Woo! Alrighty guys, 10-mile run in the books. Felt good. And for any of you guys looking for, you know, a Chris Fit pro tip, I'm gonna throw one down right here. So get out your piece of paper and a pencil and write it down. Pro tip of the whole summer really is Gatorade Zero. I think they came out this summer. I haven't seen them ever before that, but they are scrumptious, tasty. I don't know if drinks can be scrumptious, but they're really good, and I would recommend them to any of my friends. You know, they got pretty much the same taste of a real Gatorade, without all the calories and sugar and all that good and all that good stuff. So, you know, if you're looking to get some calorie-free goodness, head down to your local grocery store, get yourself Gatorade Zero. They're usually like 79 cents for a Mac Daddy bottle like this. Oh shoot, she's riding with no hands. All right, time for dinner. No, time for lunch. Let's go home, let's eat, and do the rest of the Sunday activities.